It's 10 years since Bertrand Piccard and Brian Jones flew non-stop around the world in a balloon. Piccard now plans to circle the globe yet again, but this time in a solar-powered plane. He and co-pilot André Borschberg have been working on the Solar Impulse project for 6 years. They unveiled their prototype to the world's press at a media event near Zurich.
Yesterday, it was a dream. Today, it's an airplane. And tomorrow, it will be an ambassador of renewable energies and energy savings.
Solar Impulse airplane.
The sleek Solar Impulse has a huge wingspan, equal to that of a jumbo jet, but weighs less than the average car. More than 12,000 solar cells are mounted on the wing, supplying energy to 4 electric motors. During the day, the cells will also charge the batteries, allowing the aircraft to run at night when it will fly at lower altitudes.
If we fly around the world with no fuel, nobody will be able to pretend anymore that it's impossible to use renewable energies for cars, for heating systems or whatever.
NASA has been working for decades on the development of solar aircraft that could stay airborne for weeks on scientific missions. The Helios was the 4th generation of unmanned planes in the series, but it crashed in the Pacific Ocean in 2003. Its soft wing material could not withstand strong turbulence. One of the challenges for Piccard's team of 70 engineers and technicians was to make the Solar Impulse light but very stable. Test flight director Claude Nicolier, a former Swiss astronaut, helped to design a control panel to ensure that the plane doesn't bank too much.
With Solar Impulse, we are limited to about, I would say, 15 to 20 degrees bank angle. Beyond that, you cannot control the airplane anymore. And if I tilt this to see 4 degrees and 5 degrees, and if you have more than 5 degrees, it starts blinking, which means for the pilot, be careful, you have more than 5 degrees bank angle, so you are approaching a situation which could become critical.
The high-performance engines are built to function under extreme conditions, working in temperatures varying from plus 80 to minus 60 degrees Celsius. But the power output is low, so its average airspeed will only be around 70 kilometers per hour. Piccard has practiced for days in a flight simulator. A special suit worn by the pilots will measure their biometric data and send it to the onboard computer. The suit will also contain warning sensors that vibrate, advising the pilot of error or incorrect flight positions. Rather than sleeping, Piccard and Borschberg will use hypnosis and meditation to unwind. Borschberg is already getting into practice with daily yoga. The total budget for the project is 107 million francs. The public's also being given the chance to contribute.
We have been overflooded by people asking how they could support the project. Without being a big sponsor, how they could contribute. So we have launched now the supporters program on our website, solarimpulse.com, allowing private individuals to adopt a solar cell, to have a VIP visit, to have their name written on the fuselage of the airplane.
The first test flights to be carried out in autumn. Piccard's dream of flying without fossil fuels will then be realised.
And thank you. Oh, c'est super. Excellent. Mais c'est good system, hein?